There was a study that put people in at least two groups, I don't know if there was a control group, that just gave them the instruction to let it be or to let it go. And the people that had the most success in whatever they were specifically measuring was the group that let it be. Because letting go appeared like efforting of trying to let it go, and letting it be is more effortless. And, again, we were talking about just the other day, revisiting this very thing. Is there a difference? Because when we look at release, it's ultimately, if we have attachments, we're doing this. That's how we hold on. An attachment that we have is not like Velcro. Velcro is mutual. Each part is holding on to the other one. They're two hooks. But for us, an ego, there's just one holding on. And if we open, then it falls away. And so energetically, which feels better is the answer. So letting it be and letting it go are really similar if all we're doing is releasing, opening our grip so it falls away. But letting it go in the way we tend to use it in our language means pushing it away. And again, it depends how you hold that phrase. But if we see them both as just how do we open our hand and let those things fall away, whatever way you say that or hold that vibrationally is your own beautiful way. So however we hold those terms, it still is how do we open our grip on that which we're holding tight. It matters. It's different for each of us, but it matters to pay attention to the power of our words. And forgiveness has a sense of, I need somebody to forgive me. There's something wrong or bad about me that I've done or been, or that I need somebody else to tell me I'm forgiven, or I need to find that forgiveness within myself. I then need to offer forgiveness to others. And what does that mean exactly? What is that whole process about? And we're wanting to shift the way we use the word forgiveness to a release of attachment. That's what it is. Because what is in need of forgiveness? If I'm upset for a way I behaved and I feel like I need forgiveness from somebody, it's because I keep playing that story and feeling that upset. And that's for me to let go of, or let it be, or release. It's for me to realize that I am more than that and I can grow from that, and it does not define me. So we're trying to shift from forgiveness, like we are needing that from an outside source, to what is it that we're so attached to that actually needs forgiveness, so that we can offer that release to ourselves. And then when we look at what does it mean to forgive another, then it becomes more apparent that when we are not forgiving of other, we are holding energies of anger, resentment, whatever it might be. But it actually gets in their way of letting go, letting be, releasing. Like we're holding them to it. And so this release of attachment allows us to let go of so much. And it's a sweet process. It takes however long it takes. It's bit by bit or all at once. It doesn't matter. You're in process. And then the visceral knowing of a greater one arises. And the ease of forgiving another rises as well. But again, when we talk about forgiveness, we tend to use it in the very ways letting it go. The efforting. I need to force myself to forgive myself, or I need to force myself to forgive somebody else. It's really different than acknowledging with compassion the attachments that keep me in that place of unforgiveness. Because it's not really forgiveness or not. There's no forgiveness needed. It's moving into letting go of those bits that constrict us. Right. The important piece to tease apart here is how do we know when we're trying? Because it's that very efforting that gets in our way. Yeah. So when we can notice that feeling, it's again gold, because we go, okay, wait a minute. How do I go with the river rather than try to swim up the river?